Dear beautiful soul, I need you to understand something important. This message didn't just land in your life by coincidence. It wasn't random. It wasn't an accident. It was meant for you. The universe, in all its infinite wisdom, has been trying to get your attention for a while now, through signs, through feelings, through that quiet little ache in your chest you sometimes can't explain. This moment right here, it's the result of that divine persistence. Because there's something so urgent, so deeply personal happening right now, and you were meant to hear about it before it's too late. Subscribe now to stay connected with divine messages made just for your journey. There is someone, your person, your soulmate, who is carrying a weight in their heart that can no longer be ignored. They've been holding on to something powerful for so long, waiting for the right moment, the right signal, the right whisper from the universe to finally act. And now that moment is closing in. This message is not just a gentle nudge, it's a final call, a wake-up, a sacred push to help you realize that something life-changing is already unfolding behind the scenes. And if you're not tuned in, you might miss what your heart has been longing for all along. You might feel like you've been standing still, like nothing has changed. But I'm here to tell you, that's not true. So much has been shifting in the spiritual world, in the quiet spaces where feelings grow stronger and destiny begins to bloom. Your soulmate is not just thinking of you. They are being pulled toward you, not by their mind, but by something much deeper, the soul's knowing. The clock has started, the one the universe set long ago for this love to come into its fullest expression. And it's ticking faster now. Share this video with someone who needs this reminder today. It could change everything for them. There's a reason you've felt restless lately. A reason your thoughts drift to them in moments when you're supposed to be focused on other things. That ache in your chest, that tug on your heart, that feeling like something's missing even when everything seems fine. That's not your imagination. That's a spiritual signal. Your soul is already aware of the shift. It knows something's coming, something real and undeniable. And your soulmate? They feel it too, just as deeply, just as urgently. They've waited long enough. They've tried to ignore it, tried to distract themselves, even tried to convince themselves that it was just a phase, just a dream, just a fantasy, but no more. They can't silence their heart any longer. The longing has become a decision, a powerful, unshakable choice to follow what's true, even if it scares them, even if it changes everything, because they've realized that the only thing scarier than stepping forward is living the rest of their life without you in it. This message is not meant to pressure you. It's not meant to overwhelm you. It's here because the universe needed you to feel it, deep in your chest, deep in your bones, deep in your soul. This is the final reminder before everything begins to unfold. A soft but serious warning that what you've been hoping for isn't just possible, it's happening. But it can only become real if you stay open, if you listen, if you're willing to receive it. The universe can open every door, but only you can choose to walk through it. Type Amen if this message spoke directly to your heart. Let faith lead your fingers. Think about every time you've caught yourself imagining what it would be like to be with them. Every time you've dreamed about their touch, their voice, their presence. Those moments weren't empty daydreams, they were glimpses. Glimpses of what your soul already knows is meant for you. And right now, your person is feeling those same visions. They're seeing you in their future so clearly, it's as if they're already living it, but they need you to see it too before they take that final step toward you. Please don't take this lightly. Please don't brush this off as just another message. You were meant to hear this now, not later, not tomorrow, not when it's more convenient, because the energy of this moment is fragile, sacred, and rare. Your soulmate is ready. The only thing left is for you to feel that readiness inside yourself, to feel the truth vibrating in these words, to awaken, to remember, to know. This message is the beginning of something that's been waiting lifetimes to finally come alive. They know what they did. They know how deeply they hurt you. not just in words, but in the silence that followed, in the distance they created, in the way they walked away without saying what their heart was really screaming. And the truth, it's been haunting them. The memory of you, the weight of your absence, the echo of what could have been. It follows them into every quiet moment. They carry it like a shadow, hoping no one else sees it but unable to escape it themselves. Type 111 if you're ready to walk into alignment and welcome new beginnings. There were things they couldn't say before, fears they couldn't face. They weren't ready, not to love you the way you deserved, not to love themselves. But life has a way of teaching us through pain, through longing, through time. And now, after everything, they're not the same person who left. They've been humbled by the loss, awakened by the emptiness, transformed by the realization that you were never someone to just move on from. You were home. You still are. What they feel for you now is not just desire. It's not just missing you. It's remorse. It's reverence. It's love, real love that comes with the willingness to do the hard work, to admit fault, to show up differently. They've been talking to the universe about you, asking for another chance, asking for a sign that it's not too late to make things right. And that's why this message is here. Because the universe heard them and it's responding through this moment, through you. You might have every reason to doubt them, to protect your heart. And no one would blame you, but the version of them that's coming back isn't coming to play games. They're coming with tears in their eyes and truth in their voice. They're coming with trembling hands, ready to build trust brick by brick if you'll let them. They know it won't be easy. They know forgiveness isn't given, it's earned. And still, they're ready to face it all. For you, for the love they now realize was never replaceable. Tap Super. Thanks below if you feel blessed. Your support helps continue this light-filled mission. There have been nights they cried themselves to sleep, days they wore a mask just to get through. You may not have seen their pain, but that doesn't mean it wasn't real. They've imagined 100 ways to tell you everything they couldn't say before. But no words have ever felt like enough. That's why they're not just sending words this time. They're preparing to send proof, in actions, in change. In the quiet moments where love is proven, not promised. This is not just about reunion, it's about redemption. A sacred opportunity for healing on both sides. Because even though they hurt you, you've been carrying your own pain too. Questions that never got answers. Wounds that were left open. And this is your chance to finally breathe again, to speak the truth, to feel seen, to feel heard, to rise, not just as someone who was loved, but as someone who was always worthy of love that stays. The universe doesn't always offer do-overs, but this is one of those rare, divine exceptions. Because the bond between you two wasn't built on fantasy, it was written in the stars. And when something is destined, the universe will bend time, will move mountains, to bring it back to you when both hearts are ready. And now, your heart is being called to listen, not to the past, but to what's possible when love comes back wiser, softer, stronger. Every super thanks helps bring more healing messages to more hearts around the world. You don't have to make any decisions right now. You don't have to rush, but open your heart just a little. Let the idea in. Let yourself imagine what healing could look like. What it would feel like to be held by the one who once let you go, but now understands what a sacred thing it is to hold you at all. This isn't just about a person returning. It's about a soul returning to the place it never truly left. You. Something powerful is shifting. The energy around you is stirring, gently wrapping you in waves of reassurance and warmth. It's the universe stepping in, not just to return what was lost, but to heal what was broken. Because this time, love isn't coming to wound you. It's coming to restore you, to show you what it means to be chosen, cherished, and honored in the most sacred way. You've done the work. You've held yourself through the darkest nights. You've cried quietly when no one was watching. You've prayed. Maybe not with words, but with the ache in your chest and the whispers in your heart, and the divine has heard you. Every tear, every silent plea, it was never wasted. it became a seed, and now it's beginning to bloom, in the form of answers, in the form of the love that is now finding its way back home to you. This love isn't just about romance. It's a mirror of your growth. It reflects the courage you found in your solitude, the peace you've created in your waiting, and the strength you've built through every heartbreak. The one who's coming now recognizes that they're not coming to complete you. They're coming to meet you whole. And in that meeting, something truly divine is born, a partnership grounded in truth, trust, and transformation. There will be signs. You might already be seeing them, dreams that feel too real, songs that carry your story, synchronicities that make your heart skip. Pay attention. These are not coincidences, these are confirmations. Little nudges from your angels and guides saying, get ready. Because what's unfolding now is not an accident. It's alignment. It's destiny finally catching up to divine timing. It's okay to feel nervous. It's okay if your heart still trembles when you think of trusting again. Healing is not a straight path. It curves, it circles, it softens. But know this, you're not walking alone. The divine is walking with you, holding your hand, clearing the path, whispering, you are safe to receive now. You are ready. You are worthy. This is your time. This is your moment. Show love and appreciation by clicking super thanks. Your kind gesture keeps this channel glowing. The love that's returning comes not with empty promises, but with proof, with actions, with consistency, and most of all, with presence. They're not coming to fix you. They're coming to honor the way you healed yourself. They're not showing up out of guilt. They're showing up because they finally understand the value of your soul. They see you now, and they want to stay. Not out of obligation, but from deep, awakened love. So take a breath. Let this truth settle into your spirit. You are not waiting anymore. Love is on its way to you. Real love, redeemed love, reborn love. And when it arrives, it will feel familiar, but stronger. Like a flame that never truly went out, only waited for the wind to change. And now, the winds are in your favor. The universe has declared it. It's time for love to return and stay. If this message speaks to you, claim it. Speak it aloud. Write it in your heart. Say, I am ready. I am open. I receive this love now. Because it's not just coming. It's already moving toward you. And what's yours, by divine design, can never be lost again. You are about to be loved in a way that makes you feel like the universe wrote your story with hands of grace. The moment you've been preparing for, spiritually, emotionally, and energetically, is now unfolding. This is not just a chapter in your story. This is a turning point. The one your soul has loved in silence, across timelines and lifetimes, is being awakened to your essence. Not by chance, but by divine orchestration. Because what's written in the stars cannot be erased by time, ego, or distance. Join our spiritual circle by becoming a channel member. Your energy strengthens our community. There's a quiet whisper in their spirit that leads them back to you. At first, they may not even realize what it is. But soon, clarity strikes. It comes in waves, through dreams, déjà vu, memories they thought they buried. The universe is bringing light to the places where they once chose fear over love, and this time, they are not running, they are remembering. They are awakening to a truth they can no longer deny. You were never just someone they met, you were someone they were destined to find again. This return will be different. It won't come with grand gestures or rehearsed speeches. It will come with raw honesty, eyes that finally see, and a heart that has been softened by the fire of separation. They will speak from the soul, not from pride. They will tell you how they tried to move on, but nothing ever felt like home again, because home wasn't a place. It was always you. Your love was never meant to be forgotten. It was meant to be refined. This separation was sacred. It carved space within both of you, to grow, to surrender, to shed illusions. And now, with both of you standing stronger, wiser, and more whole, The reunion becomes not a return to the past, but the beginning of a new reality, one that's built on depth, not dependency, one that can finally hold the weight of a divine union. Watching live? Send a super chat or a sticker to support the moment and stand out in the message. You will recognize it when it happens, not by how loud it arrives, but by how peaceful it feels. Your soul will exhale, your heart will soften, your eyes will fill with tears, not of sadness, but of long-awaited understanding. This is what it means to be seen. This is what it feels like to be chosen, not because they need you, but because they finally see your worth, and they choose you with full awareness. There will be healing conversations. Moments of truth, apologies that matter, not because they erase the past, but because they honor your pain and prove they've changed. The walls will come down, not all at once, but piece by piece. And in that vulnerability, love will pour in, pure, untainted, and beautifully real. It's not just about reunion, it's about redemption. About love writing a new story over the old scars, about two souls rising from the ashes of what was, ready to create what was always meant to be. This isn't fantasy, it's sacred alignment, and the universe is saying, it's time. You are ready, so are they. So open your heart. Don't let past wounds close the door to future blessings. This love is divinely guided, protected, and restored. And when you embrace it, you'll feel the embrace of the divine too, saying, this is your miracle. This is your answered prayer. Welcome home. Now that the return has begun and the veil of fear has lifted, you are not the same person who once begged for love, waited in silence, or questioned your worth. You've been transformed, not by what happened to you, but by how you chose to rise from it. You are not broken. You are reborn. And from this place of spiritual awakening, you are ready to receive a love that meets your elevation. This is no longer about proving yourself or convincing someone to stay. This is about attracting what reflects your healed heart. You no longer settle for crumbs. You welcome divine wholeness. You're not interested in temporary attention. You desire lasting truth. And now, as the energies align, that truth is walking back into your life, not to complete you, but to walk beside you. When you give through super thanks, you're planting seeds in good soil. They are coming back not because of obligation, but because their soul finally understands the assignment. They have faced their own storms. They've wrestled with their shadows. They've tasted life without your light, and they now know the difference between connection and divine alignment. And they are ready to honor you, not just love you. Forgiveness will be your greatest act of power, not because they deserve a free pass, but because you deserve freedom. You no longer carry the burden of what-ifs or unspoken pain. When you forgive, you cut the cords of karmic cycles. You step into liberation. And from that sacred space, reconciliation becomes real, not forced, not frantic, but fueled by truth and mutual growth. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Don't miss your next divine message. There may be tears of grief, of joy, of soul-level understanding. Let them fall. They are cleansing lifetimes of silence. This reunion is not just between two humans. It's a healing of two souls who agreed before this lifetime began to find their way back home after the lessons were learned. And now that promise is being fulfilled. You'll look into their eyes and recognize the reflection of your own transformation. No masks, no manipulation, just raw truth. They will honor the new you. They will cherish the journey you've walked. And together, you will build something unshakable, not just based on passion, but on purpose. Because divine love has one goal: to evolve both souls toward their highest potential. Feel led to give back? Click Super. Thanks to support this spiritual journey together. This love will not be perfect, but it will be powerful. It will challenge you to keep growing, to keep choosing love over ego, to speak truth even when it's hard. And in those moments, you'll see how far you've come. This is not the end of your story. It's a new chapter, one written with divine ink on a heart that has been broken open to hold the light. So breathe in this new beginning. Say yes to love again, not out of desperation, but out of alignment. Say yes to being seen, cherished, and respected. Say yes to everything your soul has been preparing for, because it's here, it's real, and it was always meant for you. Help this message reach more souls by offering a super thanks. Your support multiplies blessings.